more heroes. It's hero begin to catch on nobody but yourself. Nothing less to do.
Travis, it's kill or be killed.
Ow!
This has got to be my favorite archetype in fighting games, period. Big, giant, muscle woman who will beat your ass, then take you home afterwards. Thirst aside, I'm not going to waste your guys' time with a long, overbaked intro. We're just going to get right into the reaction because for those who don't know, the Illaoi trailer for 2xKO is dropped, and this would be my second time seeing it. I'll also leave a link to it in the description down below in case anybody wants to see it without my reaction. There she is. It looks like her movement is really smooth too. I really like when they make big body characters not just super slow and sluggish. And then those are the tentacles. If you play League, you're tired of seeing this character already. One thing I really like is that even seeing everything in the background and like the way the people are reacting to their actual supers and people getting splat is really cool. Jesus. I'm still not over that. But I really like the art style and like the way she moves.
Game designer on 2xKO. Here to give you
It's honestly really cool.
The latest addition to our roster.
The game is looking smoother.
Available to play for the very first time at this year's EVO Japan, Illaoi, the Kraken Priestess. As the prophet of Nagakeboros, the great Kraken, Illaoi's faith demands that she take control of her own destiny by always moving forward.
Her design in this game is really clean.
Test the will of her opponents and summon tentacles to fight by her side. In 2xKO, Illaoi is a heavy-hitting juggernaut who overwhelms enemies with pressure as unyielding as her faith. She's all about landing big hits and dealing big damage, then using tentacles to lock her opponent down and combo.
She looks like she's gonna be very fun because even then, like being able to slam somebody into the ground like that at the end of a combo for an ender is really nice.
First, she can use any of her S2 specials to spawn a tentacle. Then, she can use any of her S1 specials to trigger a tentacle follow-up attack, as long as her opponent is within that tentacle splash zone. Even if her opponent isn't in range, Illaoi can use certain moves to teleport the nearest tentacle to them. She can also use Prayer of Motion or Prayer in Stagnation to activate tentacles from a distance.
Okay, I missed that the first time.
Part of Illaoi's kit, she's not a puppet character. We didn't want it to feel like her tentacles were doing all the.
And that's what I was worried about originally. I was worried they were gonna turn her into a puppet character or some type of puppet bruiser. That was gonna like have a whole separate learning curve for using her tentacles properly. I'm glad they didn't go with that. It actually looks like she's all about getting in your face, you know, beating the hell out of you. Like Marissa in Street Fighter.
In which case, Illaoi can still do big damage, but she does lose access to some of her strongest neutral options. This means she'll have to take more risks or use an assist to engage her opponent, which isn't ideal. In development, there was
the transitions they're using, by the way, they look nice.
Should they be a true extension of Illaoi? Should they be completely independent of her? Both of these options felt very sink or swim, so we opted for a more balanced route, where Illaoi can activate tentacles without making direct contact with an opponent, but that opponent still has counterplay against them.
So it looks like if she has you in a corner with the tentacles, it's not like an end-all be-all scenario. Like there's still room to like play against that, strike back.
And her supers are no exception. With her S1 super, Crashing Waves, Illaoi picks up her opponent.
Oh, that's an overhead and it hits grounded?
And slams them into the ground twice. If she already has a tentacle up, holding S1 will reposition it so that she can stay.
I ain't gonna lie, I saw this at like 2 or 3 in the morning, so I don't remember everything.
Her S2 super, Wrath of Nagakeboros, summons giant tentacles that smack the ground around them. It also turns any
That looks like it's gonna be really oppressive
into giant tentacles and leaves one behind after it ends. It can be an extremely impressive move, but if Illaoi or her is hit at any point during the super, her tentacles will disappear. So it's safest to use against an opponent who's knocked down.
Okay.
Finally, Illaoi's
so it's not a checkmate super.
Spirit sends her opponent's soul to the depths.
Now this looks sick. Because I don't think in League we get to really see like her god like that, funnily enough. Maybe in some of her arts. But I don't even think in like the RPG spin-off like the Ruin King we get to see that either.
punish, or for hitting an assist that's far away. It's also
But just look at her. I think she
invisible
towers over a lot of.
startup,
She's gonna probably be towering over a lot of the characters the same way Garen does. No, not Garen. Darius.
An
Whoops.
equally formidable tag partner. Her back assist is a long-range tentacle strike, same as her S1 special.
I think she's taller than
If there's already
Darius.
a tentacle in range of her opponent, it'll perform its usual follow-up attack. Illaoi's forward assist is the same as her S2 special. On its own, the assist
I'm not
is
sure,
great
though.
for controlling mid-range, but
Definitely
using
taller than
the
Ari,
tag
Yasuo, and Echo,
immediately
though.
Afterwards, lets Illaoi swap in and use the tentacle she just created to keep the pressure on.
Jesus.
When
So you're gonna have tick throw tentacle pressure in the corner? It seems like her big game plan, getting you in the corner, making you guess, and then mixing you up.
Illaoi can use Last Stand to activate Wrath of Nagake Boros and send the opponent to Tentacle City. When choosing a tag partner for Illaoi,
I think if you
whenever
like
she
playing
wants to
big body
back opponents
characters and
into
like
a corner,
Dragon Ball
getting
Fighters, or
there
if you like playing Beowulf and Skullgirls, her or Darius
Illaoi's
might be your
ideal tag
go-to.
partner is someone with strong neutral and high mobility who can make space for Illaoi to engage.
Jesus. Then you had to guess on the overhead
Prime
too.
example. Her speed and long range allow her to catch opponents that Illaoi can't always pin down. Her assists also
My
help
God.
Illaoi extend combos or convert a defensive tag into big damage. Again, Illaoi
And it looks
will
like the
be
gauntlet gives her a
available
little
to
extra
play at
range.
this year's Evo Japan, along with Echo, Ari, Darius, and Yasuo.
Nice.
If you're attending, try her out with or against your friends and let us know what you think.
I wish I was going to Evo Japan. She just looks like a really cool character. Like she's gonna be really fun, really interesting to use. Have some room for counterplay so she's not overpowered, but really good if you can actually figure out how to keep pressure with her. I really like the direction they're taking the game, because the art style, the characters, like the screenshots like this, like just seeing this whole arc is really cool. The background, everybody in the actual bar reacting to your moves and stuff like that. And like looking up like this, like the little yordles in the background. I think this map is in Bilgewater, which for you guys don't know, I believe is the kind of like the pirate isle, I want to say, of Runeterra. Really nice city. I don't know if that's where Illaoi herself was from, but I do know that's where we get characters like Gangplank, Misfortune, a lot of other characters. Tom Kench, I think, was out there in Bilgewater for a little minute. For those who are familiar with League, a lot of popular characters come from that side too. But I just really like how beautiful this game is. Graphics like these I really like. I'll always take these over hyper realistic, super realistic movie graphics and stuff like that. But I think she's gonna be a great character. So far, I was able to play it at Evo last year in person with Yasuo, Darius, Ari, and Echo, and it was really great. It felt really smooth. It looks even better than that build. It's not like leaps and bounds ahead of it, but they're going in the right direction. You can tell they have a clear vision for where they want the game to be. But yeah, I think, you know, Illaoi, I think if you like playing big bruiser characters, big body characters who have some room for, you know, mix up potential, who are really oppressive in the corner, and if you can bother to like master the tentacle setups, which I don't think will take too much, because this game is typically a lot beginner friendly, oh my god, words are hard. It's a lot more friendly to beginners. So I think it'll be a lot easier to play a character like Illaoi here versus other games. But her design looks cool. She looks dope. I think everybody should try her when the game comes out. But Illaoi looks sick. I think I'll be playing her day one when the game drops. Hopefully, if she's in the playtest later this year, would love to try her. By the way, if you haven't signed up for the playtest, definitely do that. I'll try and leave a link down in the description below if I can. But while you guys are down there, if you could do me a huge favor, like the video, comment, and subscribe, would help me out a lot. And I would love to do this for a living. Oh, by the way, every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I stream on Twitch at 1 p.m. Central Standard Time. And every Monday and Wednesday, we play fighting games, while also every Monday discussing mental health. And then Friday's our variety day, where we play something different besides fighting games, where we want to just chill out, relax. It's a little cozier, a little less sweaty, a little more mellow. And there's not as much salt and rage flying around from playing Tekken all day. So if any of that sounds great to you, would love to see you there. But with that all being said, hope you guys have a wonderful day and or night. You're all wonderful people.